Greetings, Earthlings! We are back with another impassioned video essay on behalf of APT. This essay is courtesy of the sports world's most valuable agent, Kevin Belby, who's asked me to join his crusade to convince sports broadcaster Chris Vosters of the technological revolution that is the iPhone. Chris Vosters is, in fact, my big brother. I think it has been a few years since he has tried to deny that we're related. First, let me just say Kevin and I have never met, but we are deeply united behind a common cause of convincing Chris Vosters to see reason. And so, Kevin, you have my sword and my bow and my axe. But number one, if you still don't have an iPhone, I have bad news. You're not hipster. In fact, Android is the best-selling OS platform right now, so it's not even like you're going local and supporting the little guy by supporting Google, because you're not. Not having an iPhone needs to come from a place besides just being that everyone else has an iPhone. Because everyone else has eyeballs, and you don't hear people being too cool for those now, do ya? It's also, Google is too powerful, right? Yes, Google versus Apple, they're both super big, they're both super powerful, they both know everything about you, but I sort of think that Apple is like the well-meaning neighbor that spies on you through your fence post. And Google is the not well-meaning neighbor who flies a drone up to your bedroom window. Let's also just talk about the big elephant in the room, which is iMessages versus text messages. What truly is the detraction of an iMessage? It sends so easily with Wi-Fi and with data. It does the other person the honor of seeing the little blinking ellipses to just reassure us anxious folk that our message is being replied to. It tells us when it's been delivered, and so we know if the other person is just ignoring us. Whereas a text message gives you none of those things. And when you're sending a long text message, you basically have to wait a long time for it to arrive, and not in a suspenseful way, but in a really annoying way. And then sometimes so it's just bad news all around. Send out of order so that the middle message actually comes last. It's like, what are we, stuck with our 2007 Razor? Christopher, have you forgotten the once great iPod that we were so loyal to back in 2006? And do you forsake its rightful heir, the iPhone? Oh, and by the way, every impassioned video essay thus far has been filmed on an iPhone. Endorsements welcome, Apple. And what was more, iPhone was the first mainstream touchscreen smartphone that revolutionized the game in 2007 when it was unveiled by Steve Jobs himself. He also had his hands in some stuff that I know you really like, Christopher. It's called Pixar. Yes, Steve Jobs was the chairman of Pixar, and that affiliation alone makes every product that stems from him a little bit better than the competitors. But it's also like, Christopher, why aren't you listening to Kevin? Kevin is your agent. Kevin wants what's best for you. Kevin will not lead you astray. This is not forbidden fruit we're talking about. This is an apple. Delicious, nutritious. For someone who is as health conscious as you, how could you refuse? You have a Mac, right? Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to airdrop stuff from your phone to your computer and vice versa? 'Cause I've done it. It rocks. Wouldn't you like to be able to access the same iCloud on both devices? 'Cause I've done it. It rocks. Wouldn't you like to be able to see the search history from your phone show up on your computer? Okay, that is a little creepy. Trust Kevin. Trust Kevin. Trust Kevin. So there you are. I've done my best. Kevin, maybe between the two of us, we will finally crack the code I have spent my entire life searching for, convincing Chris Vosters that you're right. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Kevin, it's a real pleasure to be able to join forces with you in this good work, and I look forward to being able to meet in person. Thank you so much for your generosity on behalf of saving the arts. And don't forget, an apple a day